welcome to part 1 of my Skyrim creation kit tutorials. We're going to start off the first tutorial with one of the easiest things you can do, and that includes downloading the tutorial. The first thing we're going to make in our Skyrim creation kit is an NPC, and we will add him to the game. So first things first, we're going to want to go to Steam, and you're going to want to go to your Steam, or click on your library, and then you want to click on your it says all games, and go down to tools, and then you should have creation kit if you have Skyrim installed on your computer. I don't know if there's a difference from if you buy Skyrim and download it, or if you have to download it off of Steam to get the creation kit. I don't know. I'm sure it works either way though. So to download it, you just double click it, and I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do that. It's a pretty quick download, so alright. Then after you download it, you're going to want to open up your creation kit, and you're not going to have all this. Yours might be a little more parted in, like maybe look like that or something. I don't know, kind of more together. I kind of moved my boxes out and like stretched out my cell view, but that's just me. It doesn't matter. But the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to go to, I already did this, you're going to want to go to File, Data, you're going to want to double click Skyrim, and then you're going to want to hit Set as Active File, and then hit OK. Now what that does is it's going to bring up a lot of, it's pretty much loading everything into your object windows, and it's all the Skyrim stuff, like literally everything. Now sometimes this program can be a little glitchy. It won't do anything bad to your computer. Right before it starts setting everything up, it's gonna say yes or no, or yes to all. Just hit yes to all, because there's like 30 yeses, or if you want to hit no, don't hit no, just hit yes to all. Nothing bad will happen to your computer, I promise. So after you hit yes to all and it starts downloading everything here, and throughout all of that, you're going to have, as you can see, it should probably be under actors at first. If not, just go to actors and then let it load. Here we go. Once you're in the actors, to add to create your NPC, all you're going to want to do is, it doesn't matter which one, just right click any of them and hit new. And then what that's going to do is going to load up your actor screen. So we're going to create his ID. What his ID is, his ID is when you're later into the tutorial and you're going to have to add him into the game, you're going to have to search your actors, and it goes by ID. So for instance, Advar, his ID is Advar. So we wouldn't want to make it something like that. So to make it more noticeable, I will make my ID MOD, and his name will be Uncle Sam. Because I have a Uncle Sam poster in my room. And yeah, you can't space, never mind. Can you? You can't space. So MOD Uncle Sam. Next we're going to make his name, and that's what he goes by. So we're going to name it Uncle Sam. And next we're going to make his short name, and we're going to name that Sam. And his short name is pretty much when he talks and you have subtitles on. I can't remember if it does this automatically or not, but the bottom of the screen, it'll probably say the shorter version of his name. It'll just say Sam ... and then what it's saying. So that's for subtitles, I'm pretty sure. Just make it the short version of his name. And then what we're going to do is make our character unique. And to explain this briefly, if you don't make it unique, it'll pretty much, your computer it'll randomly generate Uncle Sam's all across your map. I've never done it, but I don't know what it looks like. But all I know is if you want your one essential character, or not essential, but if you want your one actor in the game, you want to make him unique. And then if you don't want him to die, like if his health goes down and you just want him like survive, get on a knee or something, like a main character, you just check mark essential. But he's not a main character, so we're just gonna, he can die if we want. And if you don't want him to even like take damage, making him invulnerable, right here. So we're just gonna leave out simple actor. We're just gonna check mark unique. You can add essential or invulnerable if you want. Next, we skip all this and we're gonna go to stats. Oh wait, no, I lied. Go to traits. My bad. Make sure you're on the under the tab. There's plenty of tabs here. Make sure you're under the traits tab. And we're not gonna make him a fox. Uncle Sam is going to be a. Uncle Sam's going to be a Nord. And to view our Nord, pull this over and we're going to hit preview. And here we go. Now, to explain the preview box, if you left click, you can turn and rotate. If you scroll in or out, you zoom in or out. And if you hold down the scroll button, you can move it and center it. Now, for the default settings for the scroll, if you scroll once, like for example, I'm going to change it. So see how fast I scroll and it gets really annoying. What you want to do to fix that is you want to right click the box, go to, make sure you're under preview movement, and change it from the default 0.25 to 0.05, yeah. Hit apply, close, and then you have your perfect zoom speed. I didn't mean that. You then make sure you center your character. Now what we want to do is we're going to go to, so we did traits. If you want to make him a female, you check mark the female, and it should say, usually a box shows up. Never mind. If you hit female and it says hit yes to all again, just hit yes to all, it doesn't matter. We'll uncheck it. Go to his stats, and Uncle Sam is going to be a level 15. Now, if you want to make it so he's 15, so he is the level 1 default, just 5 for everything. If you want to make it so it goes as he levels up, which he probably won't be leveling up because he's just an NPC that sits there, you want to check mark the auto calc stats, like so. And then, as you can see, he leveled up and like increased his rating or stats. Now we're going to leave all of this alone besides what we did. We're going to skip factions, relationships, keywords, and we're going to go to AI data. This is not like you don't need this, but I always do this. He's going to be unaggressive, or let's make him, yeah, let's make him frenzied. He's going to be full-hearted. He helps allies. So I'm assuming if something happens, like a little fight breaks out, he might help you. I don't know. Or this is to help somebody. It doesn't matter. His combat style would be default because we're not gonna see him that much. His mood will be always surprised. If that's what I want. And his morality is any crime. After this, we're going to leave all that and we're going to do AI packages. No, actually, we're going to skip that. We're going to go to inventory. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Now, to make him not naked, go to default outfit. And what do we want him to wear? I'm going to scroll down. You can type. So I typed in child outfit. We can make him that. You can make a blacksmith outfit. It's not going to show your typing. It's just going to kind of appear under the hotkeys. It's pretty much hotkey to what you type in. But I'm just looking for, what if we hit that? And then to have it preview and show it on your character, you want to hit the preview again. And now there is Uncle Sam. Now we want to give him a weapon. Uncle Sam will have, this is just for looks because he's not going to be a follower, which will be in the next video. We'll spoiler there. We will teach you how to make, or I will teach you how to make a follower, your NPC into a follower in the next video, which is pretty simple. But we're only starting with the basic NPC once again. And stop me from getting off topic, I'm just gonna add his inventory. Now adding his inventory is very easy. All you do is right click and it starts with the default thing. And all you want to do is go to the object and scroll down to whatever you want. So I'm going to do the type in. I'm going to type in great. I doubt that'd work. Yeah, that did not work. So you can't type in great sword apparently. You have to type it by what it is. So if it's steel, if it's ebony. So let's type in his steel armor. Let's type in steel. And let's find steel. For example, if we want him to have a battle axe. He has a steel battle axe. We're gonna leave him with that steel battle axe. Actually, I don't like the battle axe. Never mind. Let's go to steel greatsword. Hit preview again. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Now you can add whatever you want, but he's not a follower once again. He's just an NPC, and that's just we're giving the sword just for looks. So we're gonna leave everything else the same. And now we're gonna go to, we can skip spell list, his sounds, if you want to play around with this, you can. These are animal and template sounds that I don't mess with. There's our animations. You just skip all that and go to character gen parts. And then you can change the skin tone. For example, if we want to select a color, we're gonna make him blue. Add custom color. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Preview, and he's like purplish blue, and that scares me. Yeah, no. If you want to make him that, you can. I'm just gonna go to white. It's just gonna be normal. You can change his hairstyle. So we're gonna checkmark the head. His hairstyle is blonde, so skip the face because honestly all the face does is you can make him look like a mannequin and that's just scary. So give him his Nord face. Go to his eyes. First zoom in. And his eyes are fine. We're gonna leave his eyes. His hair though, I don't like his hair. You can scroll with the key. I'm just giving him some simple generic Nord hair. Where was it? We're giving him this right here. So this is his hairstyle. Now we can add facial hair. You want to add him like a giant beard. Probably looks bad, but it'll do. And I'm going to change it from the honey blonde to some darker black color. He's so ugly. Alright. Now we're done there. If you want to do his eyebrows. No, actually, yes, we're going to do his eyebrows. Because currently he has no eyebrows. And once again, that is scary. To match his beard, we're going to give him some nice bushy. No, that's not bushy. Get some bushy eyebrows. That'll do. And then next we'll go to character gen morphs. You don't need to do it. This is like, you know, his nose type, stuff like that. You can change his mouth type. I'm not gonna mess with that just for the sake of the tutorial. And right now we are done. If you want, you can maybe mess around a little more with this. you go to his traits, you can mess around. You can mess around with anything. You can change his voice type. So if we want to make him sound like a female Khajiit, female Nord, and finally, one of the males. This is gonna sound like a male. It's a male Nord. Yeah. And just leave the weapons list. We have his weapon. His weapon is equipped it to him, so we don't need to do that. So now let's finish it and let's look at him from this preview. And there he is. Next, all we want to do is we want to hit OK. And then what you want to do is pick out where you want him to go. Now make sure you do interiors, just so it's easier to find him, like in a building. And think of where you want to select your Nord to go. Or your created character, whoever you created, does not matter. So I'm going to select Riverwood. So type in Riverwood. It's going to come with all this. You just kind of hover over it. Yeah. Let's find the Sleeping Giant Inn. There we go. You want to double click it. Hit yes to all, and this is an important part because you can really mess stuff up. I mean, if you mess it up, the worst that happens, you just have to restart and just not add it in the game. Because my first time doing this, I accidentally moved a wall and it looked stupid and I could fall through the map. So what you want to do is click the make sure you click the outsides and make it a little bigger, and then don't left click or right click while you're on the map or looking in your cell view. So scroll out first just to get a little idea where you are. Then what you want to do is hold down the scroll button and drag. And this is the Sleeping Giant Inn. If you hold shift, you can rotate. But when you zoom in, zoom out a little. Yeah, just don't click anything. You could really mess it up. And we're just going to add our NPC just right here. So now what we want to do, now that we got our NPC, just hit on this and you want to type in your NPC name. So ours is capital MOD, OD. And what do you know? Mod Uncle Sam shows up right here. Now to get him in the game, it's as simple as dragging and dropping. So you can't drag this, or can you? I usually just drag from here. Yeah, it's the same thing. Never mind. So just hold and drag and drop. Hit yes to all. And voila. Our NPC is added. Now if you're going to click on anything, click on your NPC to move. Just make sure you do not click on anything else. Yeah, and right click is to rotate. So we're going to zoom in a little more and we're going to... There's his bushy beard and everything. So now we have our NPC in the game. Now he's not going to be ugly standing there like that. Of course he's probably going to move around. If you want to seat him, you hover him over where the seat option is. Like, for example, right here. If you just put him over where the blue mannequin is sitting, he'll be on top of the seat. And when you come in the game, I promise you he will be there. And if he's not, just leave me a comment, send me a message, and I'll help work things out. But it's pretty easy. And the most thing you can do, if not, maybe the creation kit had a little glitch, which it tends to do. Sometimes you'll open up your creation kit and you won't have any of this here, and it becomes a pain. But I'd say 8 out of 10 times, it's going to work 100%. So that wraps up the video. To end it, so let's go back to our character, just end it right on him. To end this video, all you want to do is just click on the little gray, then you want to hit File, Save, and don't click anything else. Don't click where you save it. Just leave it like that and just type in his name. O-D. Uncle Sam. Save. Now you're free to exit out of the creation kit. Let it exit out. Go to Steam. Make sure you're under your games. Go to your Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Hit play. Then hit Data and Files. And scroll down. And there you go. Make sure it's checkmarked. If you want to take him out of the game, just uncheck it. If you want to add him, just check it. Hit OK. And your Uncle Sam is in the game. And there won't be any updates for him unless you update him. And updating, I'm pretty sure all you do is open up the file, and there he is. You can have him to update. But please stay tuned for episode 2. And episode 2, what we will do is we're going to make our NPC. We're going to make a new one. And we're going to make him a follower, and we're probably going to add more detail, like add more stuff to him because I will use him as a follower, make him a high level, stuff like that. And then the third video, I will teach you guys how to create your own race, and that will be an exciting video. That's one of my favorite things. And by mean as race, I mean when you go into your new game and you create your own, like you create your own character, and you can make your own race, and it's pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment, rate, subscribe. So once again, send me any messages if this didn't work, and have a nice day.